I'm Xin. My Chinese name is Xiao. In this Italian company for almost 3 years. Yeah, actually this is also my first time to work with the Italians. Before I always study abroad and work in different nationalities, multinational companies. But this is quite also new experience for me. I also manage logistics between Italian and Chinese and also the other nationalities. For example, we also have some other international shipments, not only from China to Italy, but also to Russia, Poland, Turkey, also like South America, like Brazil. We also have colleagues from Turkey, from Brazil, all different nationalities. Basically in this industry, you have to work with so many nationalities. You have to understand very well also the other countries' complexities. Yeah, this is actually a challenge, also quite interesting. Yeah, for me to actually to do this job. And starting to register our company since 2009, and we obtained this license at the end of 2009, and then we start to do more commercial activities. We try to promote this Italian company and to get more here in China. Our activities is logistics, and we actually manage. It's like first the major business scale is like for 3PL, third-party logistic, and also 4PL, fourth-party logistic, also including forwarding company, forwarding business.
Okay.
Yeah, basically where part of our business is a forwarding business, the other part is a consulting. Yeah, consulting. Have any problem for this culture difference? I think the most important, you have to find a good way to communicate with each other, and you have to really to find the way actually to make them understand you, and also you have to understand them. This is the only way for both parties to work together, because the cultural difference, also the different way of working can cause some conflict if you don't understand this culture very well. Yes, Italian with German, and I used to work with German. German are really procedure oriented, very detail oriented. The Italian so far. I cannot say that I understand all the Italians, but at least according to the 3 years experience working with my colleague in Italy, I noticed that most of the Italians are much more flexible. They are very creative. They are more result-oriented rather than just procedure-oriented. Yeah, I think in this sense, I think for the small organization, it can be a good growing path. If you're too procedure-oriented, which probably is easy to face in a big organization, because you have to manage the whole, team, more than 1,000 people. So you have to have very detailed procedure. Everyone have followed the rules. But if you're in a small organization, your organization chart can be quite flat, and also can be flexible. And you are actually not through hierarchy. This can be a good for small company to grow up fast. They do have rules, but most of the time they are more, try to avoid more detailed procedure-oriented these kind of things. So actually, this can be a good fix for each other. Yes. So if I think for Italian side, and they are very creative, very flexible. These things apply for Chinese small organization can work with the Chinese, and also I found some of Italian companies, they come here, they don't know Chinese culture very well, and sometimes they can behave different, and the Chinese side can perceive as offend. So this Chinese culture are really care about the matter, and you cannot always behave as superior. These kind of things in China should avoid, because Chinese would like to work really in parallel, not in this way. If you work in this way, you cannot really get, because China only developed like in the past 20 years. You can see even we growing very fast, but for people from the education side or for the young generation, still take a long time to understand the culture, to will perceive the changes of the world, also the the different culture, different mentalities, and this is not only a matter of money. This also education always take 3 generations. That's why I think for Chinese side, especially for the small organization, we really should learn how to make it successful, like Italian.